Hello, Mr. Jose.
Hi, teacher.
How are you, man? Everything
I'm good,
good?
teacher. I'm good.
Mm. Are you eating?
My hair is
Mm.
crazy.
It is crazy. What happened? You were sleeping.
No,
What were you doing?
I'm eating.
Are you arriving late every day from work?
Excuse me, teacher?
Are you arriving late from work
No,
every day? No?
not today, no.
Too much work?
Too much more, teacher.
And the contract is for until what date?
It's the February, November 30. Really?
Okay, okay. And then you're gonna come back to Hermosillo and spend Christmas here and like that.
Yeah.
And then in February again, you go back.
It depends.
It depends. It depends on what? On the people.
Yes. My job, my boss.
Mm. The Mexican boss.
Yes.
Interesting. And when are you planning to stay here in Hermosillo?
I don't know. Maybe work. Cut the hair.
Yeah,
Hair.
but when are you planning to come back?
Oh, I don't know, maybe first December 1st.
Oh, okay.
First or two, second December. I don't know.
Right. But this year, you want to do it
Yes,
this year, the barber shop.
yes. Maybe yes.
Yeah,
Or January. I don't know.
because it's complicated to live there, right?
Yes, too much complicated.
Yeah, and boring.
Ah, yes.
I know. I'm sorry. That's what it is. It is what it is. What happens with everybody? Where are they? We got kids here. What's up, kids here? Octavio's not here. Nobody's here or what? And how's your mom, your family? All good?
Yes, teacher.
Your family is good?
Yes.
Nice. Hi, Kitia, what's up?
Hi, teacher. How are you?
How are you? I'm doing good, and you?
Fine, thank you.
Great. Mexico City, right, Kitia?
Yes.
How's the weather tonight in Mexico City?
In the morning, it's sunny, very sunny, warm. And after 5 o'clock, it's rainy in July.
Oh,
June,
every
July,
day?
almost.
Almost.
Yes.
And what's your profession? What do you do for living?
Sorry?
What do you do for living? Where do you work?
For living? Actually, I'm not working. I'm looking for a job.
Oh, you're looking for a job right now.
Yes.
Is
I
it
was
complicated?
like, yes.
Yes.
Yes, I was like marriage.
Oh, you were
with
married
a guy. Yes, I was married.
and you got divorced.
Um, yes, and
All right.
mm,
Your internet is coming and going. Hi, Vianney. How are
Hi,
you?
teacher. I'm
How are you
fine.
today? Are you sure?
Today, yes,
Yes. Something is happening with
it's
Kitzia's
really,
microphone. It's raining again
yes, in my town.
in your town. I hate raining. I don't like it. Yeah. Your microphone, Kitia, was complicated. Mr. Ramon, hello. How are you?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
Excellent. Ready for today?
So.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to work. Okay.
Okay.
Let's get to work. We got Leo. Hi, Leo. How are you?
Hey, teacher.
How are you today? All right. So class of today, we're gonna continue with comparatives, right? Yesterday, we talked about, or we have different types of comparatives, right? We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, talking about different types of comparatives, like that. Okay. The first one that we saw, it was like a normal comparative, right? When you do, for example, one house with another house, right? And we say something like the house is bigger. Well, I would say the White House. The White House is bigger than the Blue House, for example. This is a very normal and regular comparative. Understandable, right? You got it? Now, that's the normal one, right? And yesterday also, we use a comparative to describe a process. describe a process. And we said, for example, the plant is getting bigger and bigger. You remember this one? Right, from yesterday, bigger and bigger. So in that case, what we're doing, we are describing a process, right? The process of getting bigger, what? The plant, right? Like that. Okay, well, today we are going to talk about another type of comparatives, right? Which is gonna be point number 3. And it's, where is it? This one over here, describing two dependent events. This is another type, that will be number 3, depending events, okay? So we are gonna use another type of comparatives, okay? What? Dependent events, all right? And this is what they are. For example, it says describing two dependent events. Dependent. So one event depends on the other one. Okay, something like this. Two events, right? Event number 1, event number 2, two events dependent, o sea, dependen, el uno del otro dependen, right? Dependent events. So I would say something like this. The more you do exercise, the more you lose weight. The more you do exercise, the more you lose weight. Okay, this is one of the examples. The more you do exercise, the more you lose weight, right? So what is event number 1 in this case? Event number 1, what is it? The more you do exercise, the more you lose weight. Which one?
Exercise.
Yep, it will have to be do exercise, right? This is your first event. It's this one. And the
Okay.
second one will
Lose
be
weight.
lose weight,
Look, wait.
Lose weight. Lose-
right? Wait a minute. Lose weight. There you go. Okay, so that will be event number 2, right? So we are saying that one event depends on the other event. One event depends on the other event, right? What event depends on the other event? Sorry.
Lose weight.
This one,
Depending-
right?
Yes. Depend.
Depends on this event,
Do exercise. Yes.
right? Making sense? So the more you do, this one over here is going to be your comparative. The more you do exercise, that's my comparative, right? The more you lose weight, right? For example, if you say, the more you study, what will be the consequence? The more you study, another comparative.
The more you get knowledge.
The more you get knowledge, the more you get knowledge. Right? The more you study, the more you get knowledge. So we are having The more you study, this is comparative number 1, the more you get knowledge, comparative number 2. Okay, so we have dependent events. Hi, Eliana, how are you?
Hi, teacher. Very good, thank you. I'm a little bit late.
Don't worry, we can catch
Like,
up, right? Okay, so we're talking about this one, okay? The number 3, option number 3. So look at the example. Can you help me, please, Jose, with the info and the instructions, please?
Okay, teacher. Describing two dependent events. We can also use comparative to show that one thing depends on another thing. Something like action and reaction. Look at the example. The more you practice English, the better you become at speaking. Exercise 4. Look at the picture shown. Write a sentence talking about the two dependent events. Use the form the more plus subject plus verb plus the comparative.
Very good, okay. So if you pay attention here, look at the example. We get the comparatives. The more you, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be an action, right? The more you study, the more you eat, the more you run, the more you sleep, right? So that one is the action. And my reaction is the more you blah, blah, blah. Another, this one is the reaction. Look at the example here. The more you work, the richer you get. The more you work, the richer you get. Okay? Making sense? Yes, 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 Ramón. ¿Cómo vas, Ramón?
Yes.
¿Todo bien? ¿Vamos bien? All right. Okay, so let's do some exercises. This is the example, right? The more you work, the richer you get. How about, what can you tell me about that one? There's a salad.
The more you eat salad,
The more you eat salad, that is my action. What will be my reaction? The more you eat salad,
The more you get satisfied.
the more you get, exactly. It will have to be the more you get
healthy.
satisfied.
Yeah.
Hmm? You get, Vianney, yes, what?
Health or healthy.
Yeah, the more you become healthy, exactly. The more you become healthy. Perfect, yes. The more you eat salad, the more you become healthy. The more you eat salad, the more you get satisfied, right? Okay.
We have to
Um,
separate always with that comma.
With the comma, I think so, yes. Because we are doing a different sentence, so yeah. Okay,
Okay.
how about this one? This is your action. Action, reaction.
The more you run,
The more you run, that's my comparative.
the more you fast,
The more you need a verb, the more you
Do fast?
Not do.
No.
The more you run, the more you. It's a transformation.
Going to be?
Okay, the more you. The more you are. Faster.
You are fast?
The more
Fast.
you.
Will fast?
No, not with will. The more you run, the more you become, can be. Te vuelves
Become
pues.
faster.
Become,
Going
the
to
more
be-
you run, the more you become faster. Yeah. Tell me. Again.
Going to be no aplica, teacher.
It can be, yeah, like for example, the more you run, the more you are going to be faster, right? Yeah, it's possible. Yep. All right. Number 3. What do you think?
The more you student,
The more you study.
the more you study.
Okay, that's my action. What's the reaction?
The
You
more
be smart.
you intelligent.
The smarter you get.
The smarter you get. Okay, I like it. Which is very similar, Vianney. The smarter you get, the smarter you become. The smarter you, yep, that's good. So can you look at this one. If your comparative is it's a verb, you're gonna use more. You see? The more you study, it's an action. So you are doing like a comparative with an action, right? The more you study, the smarter. This one is an adjective. So that's why we can do that termination ER, right? Okay. Ramón, de regreso, ¿todo bien? ¿El audio bien?
No muy bien.
No, muy bien.
Mi internet no está funcionando.
All right. Esperemos que mejore. Así está bien sin cámara, okay? Don't worry.
Voy a
Okay.
hacer-
What can you tell me about this one?
The more you rest.
The more you rest, what will be the consequence of that? It can be the more if it's an action, and the adjective ER if it's an adjective. The more you rest,
What is rest?
rest, to sleep, to being on your bed, you know, watching TV, I'm resting, relaxing, you know?
Como descansar.
Yep. The more you rest,
The happier you be.
the happier can be, the happier. But in present, it can be the happier you are, or the
Yeah.
happier you can be. There you go. The healthier could be also,
The
right?
more active.
Oh, yeah.
Uh.
The more, I would say, the more active, yeah. The more active you are.
The more energy you have.
The more energy you have, correct? Yeah. Perfect. All right. Fly, I guess, travel. Maybe the more you travel, what will be the consequence?
The more travel.
The more you learn.
The more you travel, the more you learn. Yes, of course, right? If you don't travel, you don't learn. That's the dependent, right? Number 6, let's continue.
Me río porque hoy en la tarde me dijo algo mi mamá y me acordé de eso. Por eso me está-
De este, de viajar.
Sí, de viajar.
Viaja para que tengas conocimiento, te dijo tu mamá.
No, viaja más para que menos quieres tener hijos.
Oh,
Qué bueno. Buen tip.
the more you travel, the less you want to have kids. Could be, right? All right. How about that one?
Ooh, the more you drink beer.
Be careful with the consequences, okay? The more you
Oh.
drink beer.
The more you get drunk.
The more you get drunk. The more you get drunk. The more drunk you get. Right? The more drunk. But drunk is only one syllable.
Drunker. The drunker you get.
The drunker you get. The more you drink beer, the drunker you get. There you go. Perfect.
Drunk.
Number 7.
The color,
The what?
the color you ex.
Oh, the more you drink, the more the more you
You
call,
call your
could be.
ex.
The more you call your ex, yeah.
The more you call Octavio, Vianney.
Ay,
No,
the more drink, no, the more you drink beer, the more you miss Octavio. Right?
no.
That would be a good example.
No quise entrar a la clase, profe, regáñelo.
Ah, en su salud lo hallará, Octavio. Yo ya le dije. All right.
Ya le dije que mejor me lo pague a mí, que yo sí entro.
Ajá. Credit cards.
The
What
more
is it?
use,
The more, yeah,
Use the credit card.
the more I use credit cards. A todos les está fallando el internet hoy. The most I use credit cards. What happens?
The more,
How do you say deudas?
the more I
That's that's right. So the more, exactly. The more debts I have, The more I use credit cards, the more debts I have. Okay, yep. In this one, eliminate the B sound, okay? That's
That,
that's no with B, all right? The that's. Maybe love, I don't know. The more I love you could be. The more love I give. This is like Juan Gabriel's
The more
song.
love I receive.
The more love I receive could be. The more love I give, the more love I receive. ¿Cómo se traduciría, eh? Receive. Received. The more love I give, the more
¿Cómo
love I
decir?
receive.
Entre más,
Bien.
así como, entre más amor
Entre
doy,
más.
más
Ándale, sí,
amor
entre más. Entre más amor doy, más amor recibo, ¿ya?
Más amor
Okay,
recibo.
we got it. Dance.
the
The
more
more I
dance,
dance.
The more I dance, let's say the more they dance, so we can change it a little bit. The more they dance, what do you think they will do? Or what do you think will happen to them?
the practice, the more practice,
The more practice, what?
They have.
they have
They have. They have or they get, right? Very good. The more they dance, the more practice they have. Yeah, comparatives, okay, at the end of the day. One more, number 10 to finish. The more the dad. The more the dad.
How do you say consejo?
Advice.
Advice.
Mhm. And this is the
Give
verb, right?
advice.
Give advice. Give some advice. The
Give
more the
some-
dad gives, very good. With S because it's he, okay? The more the dad gives some advice. Okay.
More learning
Mm.
or the learning or
The
more learn?
the more
The more the dad gives some advice to the son.
the more the son learns, could be, right?
The more the son.
The more the son learns. Look at this one. The more, like that. So we have the more, I'm gonna put it over here, so you have it. The more the dad, the son, gives, learns. So you can have an order, you know what I mean?
Learns.
So it's always like subject and verb. Subject, verb, right? So you don't get confused. Okey-doke. All right, so this one is another option, right? We are talking about this one over here, which it was a comparative. Yep, we're talking about comparatives, but this one is option number 3, which is depending events, right? The more you do that, the more you will get that one. right? And let's go with number 4, which is another option. And the other option will be, look at the name, 2 equal things. So let's have it over here. Number 4 is 2 equal things. So we are going to compare 2 things that are equal, right? Okay, so what we're gonna do in that case, if you want to do, for example, option 1, option number 1, it's gonna be equal to option number 2. Right? It doesn't matter if it's a house, if it's a car, if it's a city, if it's whatever it is, right? It doesn't really matter what. Option 1 is equal to option 1. The formula is going to be as plus adjective plus as again. All right. As adjective as. That one represents equals than the other one, right? For example, my house is as big as your house, right? So what I'm saying is that my house is equal than your house. Yeah, as big as, not bigger, not smaller, but equal. Yeah, so in that case, we're gonna do as big as hot as beautiful as, you know. Okay, they can do negatives, right? For example, my house, or I'm gonna say McDonald's is not, I'm gonna make a negative, is not as good as Carl's Jr., for example, right? I'm saying McDonald's is not equal in good, right, as Carl's Jr. Make sense? Questions? Do you have questions? Tell me. It can be Apple is not, or is not. No, actually. I don't know, Samsung is not as expensive as Apple. Right? Not equal. Not equal in what adjective? In the expensive adjective, right? Okay. So let's go with the description. Can you help me, Liana, please, with the information?
There. Describing 2 equals things. We can also use comparatives to compare 2 things that are equals. Equal in quality, equals in size, equals in color, etc.
Yes.
This house is big as the house we saw yesterday. Example 5. Look at the pictures showing. Look at the picture showing describes 2 objects. Used to form as plus comparative as Plus
plus.
us.
There you go. Okay. So we are going to compare two things that are equal, right? Look at the example here. It says, this house is as big as the house that we saw yesterday. Two houses, right? One of the houses is going to be this house, right? This house. This is one of my comparatives, right? And my other comparative, what house is it? What house?
The house from yesterday we saw.
The house we saw yesterday. So I am comparing this house with the house that we saw yesterday, and they are equal in the size, right? As big as. Make sense? So this is what we have, right? This house is as big as the house that we saw yesterday. Here we have it. This is the example. Now, look at this example. Dirty. Can you read it, Kitsia, please? Dirty.
The streets in Las Vegas are as dirty as the streets in Mexico City.
There you go. So we are comparing two different streets, right? The streets from Las Vegas and the streets from Mexico City, but they are equal in dirtiness. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, as dirty as. What can you tell me about smart? You need to compare two smart persons. They can be in past too. It can be in present. It can be in future. Ramón, me preocupas, ¿cómo vas? ¿Todo bien? Leo, ¿todo bien?
Sí, teacher. Todo bien.
Acabo de entrar a la clase.
My
De
gosh.
repente llega el internet y de repente se va. Está fallando.
Se va. Demonios.
Ujú.
Let's do the sentence. Smart. Who is similar in smart than another person?
Einstein is as
Uh-huh.
smart
Well, we're going to
as
put it in past, right? We're going to put it in past. Was. Yeah.
Einstein was smart
Equal. Remember?
Intelligent.
Adjective. Here we go with
Was-
smart in
was-
here.
Oh.
As smart as.
was as smart as
Einstein. Pythagoras.
Okay. Einstein. Is that how you spell Einstein? I don't remember. Yes,
think
right?
it's
Is this
double
correct?
E.
Yeah.
as smart as
Einstein. I don't know.
Einstein.
As Pythagoras. I don't know. Pythagoras. You are
Galileo
very
Galilei.
as Galileo.
Pitágoras. El teorema de Pitágoras, teacher, ¿cómo no?
Yeah, but I don't remember.
It's with double E.
Is
Newton.
with which one?
Einstein.
How do you spell it again?
Einstein.
E-I-N. Einstein. There you go. So Einstein was as smart as Pythagoras or as Galileo, right? Galileo Galilei. I don't know. But something like that. Equal. There you go. How about cheap? What is similar in price?
Mm,
How do
Can be
you say
activities
pluma?
to tell. Pluma? Pen?
Pen
Pen? Pluma?
y lápiz.
Uh-huh.
Pencil.
Pencil? Yeah. Do it.
The pen. This pen is as
Uh-huh.
cheap as the pencil.
As this pencil or as that pencil. Okay. Perfect. Yeah. We're talking about they are equally cheap. There you go. You got it? Number 4. Sad. Equally sad. You can talk about movies. You can talk about people. You can talk about situations.
Titanic's movie.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is as sad as.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mm.
Yo vi de hamburguesa.
It's really sad.
Yes, I don't like it.
And
Okay.
and what's the name in English? Burger Rain or something? I
Hamburger
don't know.
rain.
Okay, as Hamburger Rain. I have never seen Hamburger Rain. Never, never, ever.
It's bad.
It's bad. But it's sad or bad?
It's sad. Sad.
It's sad.
Sad.
Okay.
Sad.
So number 5, fancy, equally fancy, elegant. As fancy as what? As fancy as.
The dress black.
Okay, the black dress
The black dress.
is as fancy as the red dress, for example. Yep.
Yes.
The black dress is as fancy as the red dress. Number 6, long. Can be hair, can be trip, can be street, can be
The Europe trip.
the Europe trip. Yep. Can be
is
future. How do you do future?
will be
Will be. The Europe trip will be. All right.
long as.
As long as.
The Asian trip.
The Asian trip. There you go. Okay. The Euro trip will be as long as the Asia trip. You got it. As long as. 7, far. Distance. Equally far.
Far is distance.
Far is long distance, right? Cancun is far from Sonora. San Carlos
Oh.
is near.
Okay. Santa Ana.
Santa Ana
Is as far.
is as far as, yeah,
Benjamin Hill.
yeah, another Benjamin.
Is the
Mhm.
same distance. And between,
Oh,
I-
really?
yes. 10 minutes.
It can be
that
from
Estación
what's the
Llano.
name? Estación Llano is the name of the Estación Llano is the name of the town, right? Santana is as far as Benjamin Hill from Estación. Very good sentence. Yeah. Number eight. Finish. Scary. Two similar things described by scary.
La Llorona.
It can be legend. Yep. La Llorona legend is as scary as
De Annabelle.
which one?
Annabelle. Annabelle es la
As
muñeca.
Annabelle. Yeah. Yeah. Annabelle
Movie.
movie. Perfect. As scary as. Equally scary. Number 9. Fun. What is equally in fun? Remember, if you want to compare activities, you're going to put ing, right? Like playing soccer, right? Or
Riding a bike.
being at the party, riding a bike, okay? I can do that one. Riding a bike. Riding a bike is as fun as we need another activity.
Yes.
Playing with the ball.
Playing with the ball. Playing ball. There you go. Riding a bike is as fun as playing ball. There you go. Perfect. Number 10 to finish. Hot. Maybe cities, maybe weathers, maybe drinks, maybe food.
The coffee.
The coffee. The coffee is as hot as
Tea.
as the tea. The coffee is as hot as the tea, equally hot. Okay. So this is the comparative. Very good. Perfect. So we have a listening, guys. Okay. Come on, Vianney, you can do it. Listening, listening. Can you help me, Vianney, with listening number 6?
Yes.
Please.
Exercise number 6. Listen to the sentence being
Being said.
being said. Identify the comparative form used and write in it on the corresponding line.
On the corresponding line. Very good. So you are going to listen 24 sentences. You need to identify that comparative. Bigger, better. It can be as big as. It can be more healthy and more healthy. Okay, we have many options. So we're gonna do it.
Only comparative.
Only comparative, not the complete sentence, okay? Only comparative. Bigger, cleaner, more beautiful. I don't know, depending on the adjective. Ready? Wake up, Jose. Wake up. You can do it. Here we go.
True English Academy Listening Program.
Es un holograma.
Step
José.
number 21.
See.
All comparatives. Exercise 6. Instructions. Listen to the sentences being said. Identify the comparative form used and write it on the corresponding line.
Number 1. These vitamins are better than those vitamins.
Only the comparative, okay?
Number 1. These vitamins are better than those vitamins.
Better.
Number 2. The blue notebook is older than the red one. Number 2. The blue notebook is older than the red one.
You got it.
The blue notebook is older than the red one.
Perfect.
Number 3. History class is as difficult as math class. Number 3. History class is as difficult as math class.
Equally difficult, right?
Number 3. History class is as difficult as math class. Number 4. My grandma cooks faster than my mother. Number 4. My grandma cooks faster than my mother. Number 5. Lemonade is more refreshing than water. Number 5. Lemonade is more refreshing than water. Number 6. My favorite TV show is funnier than your favorite TV. Number 6. My favorite TV show is funnier than your favorite TV. Number 7. My sister's computer is more expensive than my computer. Number 8. The hot coffee is more delicious than the cold coffee. Number 9. Mexico has hotter weather than Brazil. Number 9. Mexico has hotter weather than Brazil. Number 10. My mom is getting better and better after the surgery. Number 11. Grandpa feels sicker and sicker every day. Number 12. The black jacket looks nicer than the brown one. Number 13. The living room is colder than the room.
Teacher, can you
Yes,
repeat?
yes. Well,
The number 12.
number 12.
Than the brown one. Number 12. The black jacket looks nicer than the brown one.
Nice, nice,
It's nicer.
nice.
Number 13. The living room is colder than the room.
For three.
Number 14. New York has bigger buildings than Mexico
Me
City.
perdí.
Number 13 again. 13.
Living room is colder than the room.
Es que del 12
that-
llegué hasta el 14.
No, 13 is the. Here we go.
Your
13,
microphone. Your microphone.
Number 13. The living room is colder than the room. Number 14.
La 13 no.
New York
no le
has
dicen-
bigger buildings than Mexico City.
¿La acabo de pasar la 13? ¿No? ¿No se escucha?
Es que de la 12 se fue a la 14. ¿O me
No,
perdí?
you got it, Jose. For 13, you got it? One more time, Viene, here.
Yes,
Number
sure.
13.
13, here we go.
Number 13. The living room is colder than the room.
You got it, Viene.
Es que de la 12 no escuché la 13 y se fue a la 14.
Esta es la 13. This is 13. Check.
Jacket looks nicer than the brown one.
¿Qué no dice for?
That's 12. Listen, 13.
Number 13.
Me ando fallando el oído.
The
yo
living
creo.
room is colder than the room.
Number 13 is colder.
Colder than the room.
Colder than the
Than the-
room.
Es
The li-
es que
the
mi
li-
oído dice, mi oído escucha 14, por eso decía, pues es que esa ya la tenía y la ponía en la
No.
14.
This is 14.
Sorry.
Number 14. New York has bigger buildings than Mexico City.
Easy.
Number 15. My dog barks louder than my neighbor's dog.
Louder. High volume. Louder.
Number 16. Her house is closer than my house. My house.
Closer.
Number 16. Her house is closer than my house. Number 17. The office in the back is cleaner than this office. Number 17. The office in the back is cleaner than this office.
You got it.
Number 18. I usually wake up earlier than my family. Number 18. I usually wake up earlier than my family. Number 19. English is easier than Chinese. Number 20. I am as tired as you are.
Similar. Entire. Listen.
Number 20. I am as tired as you are. Number 21. Taking a hot shower is more relaxing than watching TV. Number 22. I feel better today than yesterday.
Irregular.
Number 23. Life in general is getting harder and harder every day. Number 24. My job is more stressing than my old job.
You got it? All right, let's check them out.
Can you repeat that 23?
23?
Harder and harder. This
Harder, like difficult, hard.
hard. Hard. Okay. Hard.
Harder,
is
harder, and
the-
harder.
Thanks.
No problem. Let's check them out. Was it easy identifying the comparatives? Yeah. So, let's check it. I didn't catch. You're gonna help me with this one. What you got for number 1?
Better.
Better.
Better. Number 1,
Better.
better. Number 2,
Older.
Older.
older. Yeah, older. Number 3,
Is as difficult
As
as.
difficult as.
difficult as.
Faster.
Number 4, faster. Number 5,
More refreshing.
More refreshing.
more refreshing.
Funnier.
Funnier. Funnier.
Mm. More expensive.
More expensive.
More expensive. Number 8,
More delicious.
More delicious.
more delicious.
Hotter.
And
Hotter.
hotter. And that's it. Better and better. You got it?
It's hot. It's hot.
It's hot.
Hotter. Hot.
Hotter and hotter and hotter. Not better and better.
It's hotter.
No.
No.
Number 9.
Better and better.
Hot.
Oh, number
No,
9
no,
is
no, no.
hotter
Better
and
and
hotter.
better.
Yes. No.
Ah,
Hotter.
okay. Number 9.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Number
Hotter.
9, hotter.
Que estaba más caliente
Okay.
una que otra, decíamos otra caliente.
Hot. Oh, hot.
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 Hot. Hotter. Only hotter or hotter and hotter?
Hotter.
Hotter
Hotter,
only. Okay. Better and better. Number 10. Seeker and seeker. 11. You got it?
Nicer.
Nicer.
Thicker and
Nicer.
thicker, yeah. Nicer.
Nicer. Colder. Bigger. Louder. This one maybe it was complicated.
Yes.
Yeah. High volume, right? Louder and louder. Closer.
Cleaner.
Cleaner. Earlier.
Yeah.
Easier. As tired
Easier.
as.
As tired
More
as.
relaxing.
More relaxing.
Sí.
Better. Hotter and
Hard.
hotter.
Stre-
And more
Stressing.
stressing. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Vámonos con el speaking del día de hoy. Okay. We're gonna do the writing and then we're gonna convert it into speaking, okay? We're gonna finish soon, don't worry. We are only 4 in the class, so. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, it says in here. You will have 5 minutes to write about all cell phones and new smartphones. You need to compare, you know, the old cell phones with the new cell phones. You can compare with termination ER. You can compare with more plus the adjective, like more beautiful or whatever, right? You can compare better and better, for example. And you can compare equally, like as something as. Okay, you have 4 options to compare. Okie dokie. This one is 3.
4.
3 and 4. You have 4 options. You can do a little paragraph, okay? No sentences. Let's try to make it more fluent, right? I'll give you
cell
5
phone
minutes.
expensive than
Yeah,
smartphone.
exactly. Exactly. Okay. 5 minutes. Y luego pasamos al speaking. Got it. Finish, Mr. Jose.
Yes, teacher.
Excellent. Okay. Ready, ladies? Ready, Benny? You got it. Kitsia, you got it? Perfect. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Jose. Tell us about cell phones now and then. What you got?
The new cell phones are more expensive than smartphones. Yep. The new cell phones are faster than smartphones. The new cell phones are bigger than smartphone, and the new cell phone looks better than smartphones.
Looks better. Okay. But put it singular, or you have to say,
All cell phones, new cell phones. It's plural.
okay, it's plural. The new cell phones look better.
Okay.
There you go. You got it. Vianney, let me see your sentences, please.
My new cell phone comparative the old cell phone is easy. The technology is more difficult. The operative system is more intelligent, but the battery is faster as old. So the cell phone, the old cell phone, then the color in photos is better than other cell phone.
The color, one more time, in photos.
The color in photos is better than other cell.
Okay, the color or the colors?
The color.
Okay, it's correct. The color is better than the other cell phone. Very good. Let's see, Kitsia, what you got?
The old cell phones are slower than the new smartphones, but the new smartphones are bigger than the old ones. Unfortunately, the new smartphones are more expensive than the old cell phones and as expensive as a laptop. Nowadays, the phones are getting more and more intelligent.
Yes, more and more intelligent every day. That's correct.
And that's all.
Excellent. Yep. Okay. So that's what it is. Tomorrow we're gonna do adjectives, but we are gonna have superlatives. And superlatives are going to be to compare 3 things. Tomorrow we're gonna do that, okay? Today was 2 things. Tomorrow we're gonna do 3 things. All right. So have a great night. Se la pintearon muchos hoy, oh my gosh.
Sí, nos abandonaron.
Nos abandonaron por completo.
Y eso que viene el José. Es nuevo.
José siempre viene. Right, José?
Sí.
Andani, you are equally in that topic. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night, okay?
Ya aquí la que no viene ya se la pinta mucho.
Ya aquí anda de vacaciones. Verónica ya se salió.
¿En serio?
Verónica se salió. Ajá. Carlos anda de trabajo, viajando. Octavio no sé qué no sé qué pasó.
Teacher, maybe el jueves falte.
¿Este jueves?
Sí, porque es día del minero. Entonces nos hacen fiesta allá y voy a la fiesta.
Okay. With alcohol? No.
No, hombre. Nos dan soda.
En la India sí daban.
No está permitido allá. Ni los domingos. En la India sí te daban una por persona o 2, creo.
Yo me tomaba como 6.
En la India.
Por los que no tomaban.
¿Es otra mina? Ah, ok.
Sí.
Pero
Mira la
está
gente.
cerca, como a unos como media hora.
All right. Pues te diviertes el jueves. Okidoki. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Kitia. Bye, Mr. Jose.
Thank you so
Right.
much.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
night.
See
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye.